Yo, what's good, bro? My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize and shit. I was looking at the TV screen and shit. Cool. Alright, ain't shit these niggas on the 40-man roster. Yeah, that was the best home.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
Did you guys see that game last night? It was so fucking great. And that's why I tell you niggas you need to watch preseason. I don't watch preseason. The games ain't that good. Shit, that game last night was good. It's on my channel. Go watch it.
That one way outside, and we're off and running in a brand new season. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Number 12 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. That's a little bit low. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Back-to-back singles. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Mason digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
Yo, what's good, bro?
A switch hitter batting right. And that's outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here on opening day. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. And here's the opening day lineup for the reigning World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
Jalen Miller in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up.
Yo, Ty, what's cracking, homie? The fuck you been at?
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
2-0. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field, and our pitcher tonight, Tommy Lee. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Here's Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Batting second, the third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate.
Birdie.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's the opening day lineup for the Cubs. Chris, what are you looking for at an end this season?
I'd say I'm looking for something new, Boog. I mean, they had the same 83 and 79 record each of the past 2 years, and they haven't won a postseason game since 2017. Baseball's a lot more fun when the north side is rocking, so I'm hoping for some improvement this time around.
Is everything okay,
Corner
bro?
on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
On the ground right side, Miller to first, and Tucker is retired.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Seiya.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah, I'm over here.
This is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
I'm over here blowing a few. I ain't tooting. I'm just blowing a few.
Fouled off. On the ground right side, and that chance handled, and that is that. Cubs leave 1, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, I got some water.
One of those guys
it's called Monster and Red Bull.
He does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And the next pitch is way outside. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Tosses to first, and Betts is set down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Crow Armstrong should have it, and there are two down.
This nigga out here batting raw dog with no gloves on. Like, nigga, put some gloves on, homie.
Space is empty. Will Smith to the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two out, space is empty.
And it's sad to say, it's so many dudes that balled out last night.
Offering upstairs.
That's not going to make the team this season. Like,
swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. It's a bomb. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead.
I sat back on that motherfucker. I was like,
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Max Muncy. Way high.
Shit, he gonna be picking them shits out himself. Shit, better put some gloves on, homie.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. Inside, almost got him.
But see, that's why most people put that extra coating on the bat. You see how it is now, how the bat all shiny.
Ball.
.3-0 down. And there's the automatic. And there's ball four.
Take your bait.
Yeah, that motherfucker was out there.
Inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Number 12 at the plate and takes high there.
Ball one, no strikes.
Muncy, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a foul out of play. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. And foul ball. Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Lee back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers
that's what I'm saying, bro,
too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 out, base is empty. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Come on, Carson.
The 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Right through there for a strike. Slides, but it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
First and second, 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next come to hit. And ball 1. Strike one.
1-1.
Kelly over at second. Hat at first. 2 out of the inning.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hey, bro, that'd be a hell of an idea, bro.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the third inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch misses.
That motherfucking pitcher ain't got no goddamn control, bro.
6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter,
Darnell Mason steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's way high. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That
2
one
balls,
missed.
no strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers.
Dino YG,
You want to talk
nigga.
about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life.
That ain't my first big league hit. What happened in the league?
Usually guys
6
are
years
squeezing
now.
the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
But you gotta think though, it probably won't
Christian
get reversed
Carter
because why?
steps to the plate for the
I mean-
Dodgers. And a first pitch fastball.
Whatever,
is in
man.
for
You
a
can see
strike.
most of these pitches, they ain't got no pitch control. But I don't think it would get reversed because why? Most of those ground balls will probably be outs, first base, double plays, and shit like that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
How was that a good hit but foul ball?
That
One
one
ball,
ran inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Caught him looking for the K.
Hey, I need that. Hey, I need that ABS,
Jalen
bro.
Miller will hit next.
Jalen
He's 0 for
Miller.
1. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it.
Yeah,
Dodgers
true.
add 1 to their lead on the
They like
solo
everyone
homer.
up in the
It's
infield
now
like
a
the
2-0
U.S.
ball
Mexican
game.
border.
Major League Baseball is on the show.
That bullshit. But do you know YG Darnell Mason Jr. hits another home run on the season?
Set for the bottom of the third. So here's Horner now.
The second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a strike at the knees.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down.
The third baseman, number 5,
John Birdie getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Picks it up with the bare hand, and that's a great play for the out.
What a play.
Pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Late on that fastball.
Hey, they need a speed button on this motherfucker like they got on NCAA MVP 07.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing happening there.
He killing them on the mound. I like the pitching on this motherfucker way better than 20.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And here is Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Fought off foul.
Oh, yeah, that next pitch he hit, he might hit a home run because I heard the snap of that bat.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Stays alive.
Oh, this 25.
Turns and fires to Betts. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now here is Kevin Ross. Fly to center his first time.
And the reason there's so many motherfucking strikes on here, too, because there's more exact calls than it is
but this isn't the only Wrigley
20.
Field in
If they would have
MLB
called that shit a ball on
the
the
league
20.
expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961. They played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The 0-2.
Fell in the box. He's seen that movie before.
What
it wasn't
the
a good
fuck
movie
is he
either.
doing?
He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
The catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Out front, rip foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Oh, it do? I haven't seen how it looks on the TV yet.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Muncy digs in. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Foul ball. Ross leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
They switching that shit up now.
Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Yeah, they should, bro. Like, they need a button for that shit.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike.
Hey, I'm thinking about speeding that curveball up because I be tired of that shit hitting the dirt. It's like all these motherfucking slow ass pitches always hit the dirt. I don't like that shit.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
The first baseman,
The
number
throw was
3.
right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Turner climbs in on that right side. And that one fouled off. The Cubbies trailing by 2 here on opening day. Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Quite the start to this
Now
game on
batting,
the mound.
catcher,
Looking very
Darnell.
dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now it's going to be Carson Kelly. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, called strike. The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter.
Miller.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swung on, belted. That one back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
The first
Really
baseman,
good swing right
Freddie.
there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Freeman now at the plate. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. One away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Darnell Mason. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Christian Carter steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and so they end up with some speed on at first. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at bat he's never going to forget.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jalen Miller.
All right, that's a bet.
Just missed. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He shoots one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyson Miller gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching from the
New arm out of the bullpen, Colin Ray.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Kevin Ross. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one
That's down.
cutting but missing down low. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. That one
3 balls,
inside.
1
Look
strike.
out.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Happ ranging back on it. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And Byron, I don't want to hear shit about a drug test, nigga.
Smith. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Colin Ray won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Cubs.
Brazier will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Max Muncy. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Muncy hits one in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs nothing. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Siggy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
In the air to left center, Ross makes the catch. Out number 2. That was your worst start one year. Did you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was Awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for $33 or something.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs nothing.
That nigga got. Oh shit. That man got 9 Ks.
Field, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the
Leading off
Dodger
for Los
leadoff
Angeles,
hitter, number
the right
12.
fielder, number 12.
Frazier measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Caleb Thielbar, up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Ball
One
one
ball.
there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Slider for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here on opening day. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Darnell Mason steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time, and that loads the bases.
A couple of singles back-to-back. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's the third baseman, Christian Carter. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Now Kelly has some trouble with it. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. And they now lead by 9.
With the bases loaded, you got to be a wall back there, especially when it's a pitch you're supposed to be able to handle. Not sure what happened on that one, but it's one he should have had, and unfortunately it cost him a run.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Jalen Miller steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. The Dodgers threatening. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. This to third. Birdie fires over to first. And Betts is gone. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one is inside ball 1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next for the Cubs, John Birdie.
Birdie.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Tucker in the box again, takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired. That's the 3rd out. Cubs are down quietly. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Kevin Ross. Brazier back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's the strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. And it's 1-0. That's down and in. And that
Ball
misses. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Muncy in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Number 12.
Now it's the right fielder. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Brazier won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Caleb Thielbar.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time, it's a double.
The batter, the shortstop, Darnell.
So
Mason.
Man aboard. And next for LA, Darnell Mason. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. Out on a bang play, but he made it close. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Christian Carter. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Man at second. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-0.
Someone get these
wasn't
niggas
even
a
in the
peak
zone,
cut.
and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Jalen Miller steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Reaches but can't haul it in. Man at first, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Miller off of first with 2 away. Way
1 ball, 1
inside.
strike.
And it's fouled away. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's way high. And that is ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it, and that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
And there's a foul ball. To the right side, Miller throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin Turner.
Now it's Justin Turner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in
No
terms
ball, 2
of
strikes.
the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Ready to begin.
Flag my
Here's
shit.
the left fielder, Kevin Ross. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's a little bit high. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
One down, base is empty, and a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, left field. Half under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. First offering is fouled off. That to right. Tucker on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Lee still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 2. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Crow Armstrong stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Dodgers lead it 14-0. And we're back. And now the right fielder, number 12.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ripped to short. Zips it across. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Freeman hits it in the air. Crow Armstrong on his way over. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Darnell Mason steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down. Christian Carter steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
In the dirt. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boone. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Birdie in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Ball one low. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. Lee gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today thinking that he's going to go the distance, but he had it all working, and they let him finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.
Empty glasses what I got, messes what I'm not. I'm just